What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing good. Welcome back to the channel and to another tutorial video. And today I'm going to be teaching you this. This is Venus Flytrap, where one packet is caught between another two. It's a really fun little cardistry move that I've been playing with a lot recently, and so since it's on my mind, I thought I would teach it to you guys. Sorry, 1 second. Come in. Yo, Cavan. What's going on? This is pretty cool, this place. Yeah, what do you want, Mike? I've just got a package for you, because, you said I could have a job. Thank you. What is this, by the way? I actually don't know. Can I get that shout out we talked about? You know how you said you'd give me a shout out? Can I get it? Maybe another time, Mike. I'm sort of busy at the moment. That's alright. It's fine. Nice, fine. Subscribe to Mainstream Mike. Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what this is. We'll open this in a second. But let's get into teaching the Venus Flytrap tutorial. I'm sorry about that. That's just Mainstream Mike. I need him to do something on the channel. So, what's he doing? I'm sort of giving him a job as my postman. So, sorry about that. On with the tutorial. So once again, all of the lighting and stuff in here I'm still playing with. That is still very, very temporary. All of that will be fixed. But in this package, I do have something that could be a solution to my lighting problems. That is awesome! How cool does that look? Let's go green, yellowish, red. Oh, that looks sick. Alright, thanks for that, Mike. The lighting is a little bit better, just a little bit. We're constantly improving this place. So, grab yourself a deck of cards. The basic starting position of Venus Flytrap looks a little bit like this. And this is a position that I'm sure is used in other things. So your fingers are basically going to be along the side here, along this lower side as you're doing the move. Your thumb is going to be on top, and your index finger is going to be curled, just adding a little bit of bow. And what this means is you can riffle along the top edge, along that top long edge with your thumb, and you're going to riffle a little packet and roll it into your other hand. So this is very much like when you do a riffle shuffle and you roll it and then go into the riffle shuffle, but you're going to do it this way round, roll it into your other hand. And then from this position, let's just focus on the left hand, because the right hand is a little bit more difficult. That's going to be the one throwing over the top. But if we just focus on this left hand, essentially you're going to do a charlier cut and then stop here. So normally you'd fully complete the cut like so. You're going to hold it with your thumb like so. You're going to hold it up, and it sort of balances there on its own quite naturally once you've got used to that position. And this is going to be the Venus Flytrap. You want your hands and your fingers to be as wide as possible, and then this packet, if we gather this packet, this is going to go underneath. And it's going to go under your wrist like so. And again, in a similar position with your index finger. Your index finger is going to not really propel it, it's more of a wrist and hand movement that's going to throw it up, and it's quite difficult to do slowly. So, from the beginning, it looks a little bit like this. You riffle, you go underneath, and as this hand comes underneath, you're going to complete the charlier cut here and stop at this point. And that is when the throw happens. So you riffle, you're in this position here, you're cutting the deck as this hand comes underneath, and I think the number one error is going to be either throwing this packet too much or not enough. If you throw it too much, if you throw it too high and too hard, then cards are going to go everywhere. it's basically going to be impossible to catch. So throwing it too little, on the other hand, it is equally as bad. If you just sort of toss this and not enough, if you don't give it enough pressure, then again, cards are going to go everywhere. It's about finding that middle ground of tossing it into the packet. And it's not just a one-hand job, this. It's a two-hand job. I really should stop saying the words job and hand together. But it does require both hands, because if you just throw this and hope for the best, then you're going to miss. But if you use this hand as well, look how I move both hands here. I'm not just letting it, throw and hope for the best, because then you'll miss. At that time, actually, one card. That does sometimes happen, one card will separate. That happened when I demonstrated it in my last video, that one card separates. And that's still something, again, that I need to work on, because this top card is often the one that will separate. So you just need to make sure that it's squared up. And the way you can do that is just by using your index finger and your middle finger, and these fingers at the side, just to really make sure these cards are together. And the thing that's going to catch you out is not cards being misaligned like this, but actually air being between the cards. That is what's going to really catch you out. So if you grip this packet just a little bit, just a little squeeze, and applying pressure with your curled index finger, if you just squeeze once, then that should be enough. All that does is it just gets rid of the air. So I do a little squeeze. I just did it then. As I'm cutting this packet, I come underneath, then I throw, and I'm in. So let's go over just some final pointers, because I've pretty much explained what there is. The rest is just down to practice. So we riffle, we turn, as we go under we complete the cut, or sometimes I do the cuts afterwards. It really depends on sort of the rhythm of the previous moves. So if you're flowing this into a move of lots of different cardistry moves, then just sort of analyze I always think of cardistry as a little bit like a dance. So analyze the sort of beats and moves that come before it, and then see how you want to do this. Do you want to do it quickly? Do you want to do it slowly? It's up to you. It just depends on the style of cardistry that you're performing. If you're performing to a fast beat, then I'd recommend either speeding it up in post or doing the move quicker and simply performing the whole move quicker. If you've got some sort of lo-fi hip-hop style music on, beats to study to or whatever, then you can do the moves slowly. You can take your time with the riffle. You can take your time going underneath. But this is just going to be a real fidget move. And once you get it down, I mean, I'm not messing up yet. Let's see if I'll mess up. So this is sort of a mess up right here, where we've got the middle packet face up. It's not the end of the world, but it's kind of not exactly what I'm aiming for. If that does happen, what I do is I just square the packets up like so, and rotate out, and then on top, and I can do a sort of finishing cut. It's not the end of the world, even if you mess up, even if a card comes loose, like it did in my last video when I messed up demonstrating. It's not the end of the world, it's just something that happens. But this has been Venus Flytrap, a really fun little fidget move, something that I really hope you have fun with. That is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, make sure to click the thumbs up button down below, and you can also subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. I will also link my tutorials playlist in a minute, so you can go and check that out, because I've made a bunch of other tutorials. So if you enjoyed this one, you might enjoy those. I make lots of other types of videos, not just tutorials, deck reviews, talking about the card industry and magic and all that sort of stuff. So feel free to check my channel out if you've not already. And if you are a cardist, by the way, this is a genuine question. I am a sort of beginner at cardistry. Not like a true beginner, I've been doing it on and off for years, but only recently have I sort of got into the groove of doing cardistry. So if you are a cardist, let me know in the comments what are some things I should learn, some basic essential things that I might have skipped in my cardistry career, so to speak. So let me know in the comments. I think that's everything, and I will see you in the next video.